this weight class. Good hand control here on Aguilar. That's going to be the first problem for Aguilar. Get on the hands, get his hands back, and then he can start working on that outside leg that you see Mendoza has. He's got that leg over the top. He needs to get that leg out of there too. So he's got a power half and that leg. Aguilar's got to get the power half off, and he's got to get that leg off and then turn his back to the mat. Because right now he's not going to be able to get his right hand out of there unless he does so. There we go. Turns his back to the mat. Now he's got to get the knee in between himself and Mendoza, that left knee, that right knee of his, in between him and Mendoza.
Try to create some space.
Oh, and that's the mount I was talking about. He goes for that underhook and he gives up mount. And that's the problem with him being up against the fence.
Great body language from Aguilar here. Mendoza hammering away.
Some good shots coming off there. Mendoza, but again, Aguilar doing a good job scrambling to a safer position, but he can't hang out down here taking shots like that.
To go in round two. It's been mostly Mendoza controlling things.
Oh. Trying to set up a Darce. Maybe turn it into a guillotine here for Mendoza. Big shots.
Finds his way out, but eats some. Oh! Wobbled and he goes in for a takedown.
I know. It's always frustrating, right? But that's the game of Aguilar. Land big shots and he follows through with takedowns, and now he's
got a bomb flu choke.
Yeah.
You can feel it, but he's not locking his hands. He missed it. Now he's straight to mount.
Nice transition there, right to mount. Aguilar's a scrapper, man.
So one thing you won't see fail at any of these Hispanic fighters is that heart.
Tough. Good elbow there from Aguilar. And he doesn't want to recklessly posture up to land these shots, right? He's got to really time them and make them count because he doesn't want to get bucked off, lose position. So that's why you'll see him come up, land a few shots, right back down with the pressure. So the longer he just sits up, it seems like, oh, why isn't he just raining down shots? Well, that's when he's going to push on the knee, shrimp, hip escape, or just take his weight over the top like this. Now he takes it back nicely. Good job there from Mendoza. Oh!
Final 15. It's been a back and forth, frantic round.
Oh, sloppy shot there from Mendoza.
Tries to roll out, but Aguilar will take top position to round 3.
Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus.
The countdown to one of the greatest events in UFC history is on. UFC 300, Saturday, April 13th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Learn more at UFC.com/300. I think Poatan's in the house tonight. I don't know if he's here yet, but Alex Pereira has been in Mexico City this weekend. Oh, heavy calf kick, sits him down. And now there's that pounded guillotine.
He's going to turn it into a possible mounted guillotine here, which is really hard to fight out of. You see how he's trying to push on that knee, but Aguilar's got that leg locked up. That's tight. Nice job to fight through it, but he's still in it. He's going to pop his head out. Nice job.
And that's what I mean by when you go for a guillotine, a lot of times it turns into this. Now you used all that energy and you're on your back. And now you got to start from a really poor position. The left guard isn't the funnest to get up from. It takes a lot more energy. So sometimes a guillotine, you live and you die by that sword.
But we have seen Aguilar throughout this fight be put into these bad positions from Mendoza and find a way to escape.
Yeah, and sweep and create control time. And so he's confident in going for that finish because he's been able to get away.
But this is a close fight between these two. So this third round, I mean, if I'm either one of their corners, I'm sure they were imploring them, you've got to go out there and secure this round.
And if you're Aguilar, you're taking a moment. Let me get my air back, and then I'm going to create an explosion to go move through move on getting up safely. But right now, flat on his back, reaching down like this, tough position to be in if you're Aguilar. You want to get your legs involved. You want to get that right knee in there so you can create some space between you and Mendoza.
So far, Mendoza not really doing much with the position quite yet. He's got to try to not only secure this position and keep Aguilar down here on the mat, but try to hurt him, try to start hunting for a submission. There he goes, starting to land some shots. That's important. Remember, we've seen it throughout this night. The takedown is one thing. Holding position is fine, but doing damage is what's going to secure you the round.
So right here, Aguilar's doing the right thing. He's digging the left underhook. He needs to get to his right hip like he's trying to do. Mendoza feels that, and he keeps corralling that head and shoving it to the mat.
Got half around the work. Interesting.
Interesting round, 2.5 to go. We fought half a round here, and Aguilar had the big submission attempt early, and Mendoza had more control time, didn't do much with it. Oh, now they're getting busy.
I'm shocked the refs stood up there, to be honest. That was pretty interesting to see.
It seemed like Mendonça was working enough. You know, it wasn't big, massive shots, but nice takedown from Mendonça. But again, change in position. You hear the crowd booing. The ref stood them up from a dominant position before. He's got to work.
Under 2 minutes to go in our fourth flyweight fight of the night. The next 125-pound matchup is the last one when Brandon Moreno takes on Brandon Royval. Mendonça and Aguilar scrambling. Mendonça in dominant position as the clock starts to tick away.
And in the third round, when you're doing explosive stand-ups instead of understanding position to position, move to move, that's when it's harder to get away from guys like Mendonça, because he's making good decisions from the top position. He's got that key lock right there, that frame where he's got
trying to gift wrap him there too.
Gift wrap him and punch him, and he's just got the mount position. So Aguilar, he's pretty much just exploding out of stuff, and in the third round, that's difficult to do because you're tired.
Yeah.
Dean Thomas has a headset on. Dean, what are you seeing?
Guys, I question Aguilar's tactics this whole fight. He seemed to be wanting to get the takedown and clinching this whole fight, but he's got so much power in his hands. Every time he touched Mendonça, Mendonça felt it. I'm not sure why he was clinching in this. He got taken down in this round right here because he went into the clinch. I'm not sure what his tactics are, but when this fight is over, if he loses, he only has himself to blame.
Yeah, and he did hurt him badly in the one round and followed through with a double leg instead of continuing with the punches. Dean, you're right. And I don't know if we've seen your outfit yet tonight on camera. Is the broadcast seen what you're wearing yet? No, he's off the mic. But if you could only see what Dean is wearing, it's amazing.
$15 to go. Mendonça is going to approach 9 minutes of ground control time throughout the 15 of this fight.
Oh, that's a nice reverse triangle locked in.
And one more submission attempt to the final horn. So Mateus Mendonça and Jesus Aguilar go 3 rounds. We'll see how the judges saw this one next.
Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus.
We're just over a week away from the launch of a new ESPN MMA show, Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen. Good guy, bad guy. Every week, the 2 UFC legends are going to debate the hottest topics in the MMA world. You can watch it on YouTube, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and listen wherever you listen to your podcast. DC and Chael, it all begins March 4th. So again, we've got one of these back and forth fights, and each of the other times we've had to wait this long, it's led to a split decision. So Mateus Mendonça, 4 takedowns, nearly 9 minutes of ground control time, and he outstruck Jesus Aguilar. But it was close enough to take a little bit of extra time before we get the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer with the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Eric Cohen scores the contest, 29-28, Mendonça. Mike Bell has it, 29-28, Aguilar. And Horacio Lopez scores the contest, 29-28, for the winner by split decision, Jesus Aguilar.
I'm here with Jesus Aguilar. Jesus, congratulations, another victory. How good does it feel to come here and get a victory in Mexico?
Primero de todo eso es otra victoria. Felicidades. ¿Cómo te sientes de ganar acá, en México?
La verdad que es muy controversial, mi gente. Ustedes saben que toda la gloria y toda la honra para Dios, antes y después y durante la pelea. Yo le digo, Dios, tú sabes por qué haces las cosas. A mí me gusta ser bien honrado y honesto, como me enseñó mi madre. Así que, pues, por algo pasan las cosas y, pues, feliz Día de la Bandera, mi gente. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí.
I know it's very controversial, but I couldn't be, this is for God, all the glory and honor for him, before, during, and after the fight. I'm not here to question God or why things happen, just like my mom taught me. Hey, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, and let's hear it again for Jesus Aguilar, ladies and gentlemen.
Winner of 10 of his last 11. There'll be some conversation about that scorecard as well. We've had a few of those.
Quite an interesting night of scoring.
And then we're gonna re-rack this replay, and this is
he's got a
is
reverse
this Aguilar tapping.
He's got a reverse triangle.
Is that
locked
a tap?
in? I mean, he thought about it, but it's not his hand.
Yeah.
That's Mendoza's hand.
Right, that's blue corner.
And he's just trying to lock in an armbar triangle. It's mixed in. You choose one or the other. It depends on what the opponent gives you.
So Jesus Aguilar taking home a victory by split decision. The UFC Fight Night prelims are presented by Bud Light. And now to our featured prelim before the main card, which goes down at bantamweight. Taking the step up, he's been looking for Christian Quiñones, tackles longtime bantamweight standout Raoni Barcelos in the kind of fight that will show the world exactly where the Tijuana product stands.
Raoni Barcelos has long been one of the top competitors in the bantamweight division. And if a fighter wants to take his career to the next level, he'll have to pass the test the Brazilian presents. And that's no easy task. Tonight, Tijuana's Christian Quiñones looks to show that he's up for the challenge. And in his third UFC bout since emerging from Dana White's Contender Series in 2021, the 27-year-old aims to be a problema for Barcelos, a veteran of nearly 6 years in the octagon with 3 Fight of the Night bonuses to his name as he makes his first business trip to Mexico. Coming up next, Christian Problema Quiñones battles Raoni Barcelos.
Enter 5-time Brazilian national wrestling champion, hailing from Rio de Janeiro. There is Raoni Barcelos. Getting a little love from this crowd here in Mexico City. Dominic, he's been a staple on the UFC roster since 2018, and he's looking to bounce back in a big way tonight.
Yeah, I mean, 3 Fight of the Night winner. He's very exciting to watch. He's got 8 wins by knockout and 2 submissions. His position is outstanding. When he gets a takedown, position to position, move to move, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's got so much experience. He's been in this game so long. Power in his right hand, the way that he throws combinations, and the way that he really has the durability and the forward motion with his combinations. One of the things that he's really worked on is can he fight moving backwards and forward mixed together. When he faced Kyler Phillips, the footwork of Kyler Phillips was a real problem for him to deal with. So I'll be curious to see how he deals with Quiñones, because Quiñones, also has great footwork and a lot of distance and range with his striking.
Yeah, I agree, Dom. That is something that those two have in common, the way they move laterally in and out, stay behind their jabs. But Barcelos so good everywhere. If he could chop the legs, that would be a way I think he could get ahead on the scorecards if Quiñones is going to be moving side to side all over the place, trying to set up his punches, keep a high guard, and just smash those legs. He's got very good Muay Thai. I'm interested to see how this one plays out.
And he's been a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner since he was 5 years old because his dad was his trainer. Laerte is his father, who is also in his corner tonight, so also a threat on the canvas.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic Jiu-Jitsu. It's going to be hard to corner a guy like Quiñones, but if you batter those legs, slow down that movement, use your boxing, then look for the takedowns, it could be a successful night.
the country of Mexico. I spoke to him yesterday, and he couldn't get the smile off of his face. This is a full circle moment for him. His brother Teco fought here in this very arena in 2017, and Christian was in his corner. He said, my brother showed me what was possible. Tonight, the roles are reversed, and he said, I'm going to show my brother what we are still capable of.
Yeah, and I mean, like we talked about on the walk for Barcelos, Quinones has got fantastic movement, fantastic boxing. He uses that jab, and the way he moves and angles with his head movement is what ultimately led to that big knockout where he slipped off to the side, and that right hand, you almost didn't even see it at first. You have to kind of watch the replay to see how he set that up and landed it. This guy's powerful on the feet and fun to watch.
Yeah, his brother Teco Quinones, I've got many rounds with him. I've got many rounds with these brothers where they have great footwork, long punches, they're hard to get a hold of, they have great submission defense, which he's going to need against a guy like Barcelos. But I think the keys are going to be to make sure he utilizes his feints and his fakes mixed with the forward pressure. Don't just pressure forward, because Barcelos can take advantage of that with his double legs and his great shot attempts. But also pressure with your feints and your fakes. Force telegraph shots out of Barcelos. Pull out his punches, look to counter those, and utilize your teep kicks, your footwork, and your calf kicks to get Barcelos chasing you all around the octagon so that Quinones can pull him into the power shots that he possesses.
The Dana White's Contender Series veteran told me yesterday that he thinks this is the perfect opportunity for a war. He hopes to represent Mexico well on the world stage, and certainly he's feeling the support of the crowd here.
Ready for our featured prelim. It comes in the bantamweight division. Christian Quinones, 9 years younger than the veteran Raoni Barcelos. Quinones 1 inch taller. We highlight the 3-inch edge and reach, but he is the underdog to the -175 number of Barcelos. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Raoni Barcelos. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico, Christian Problema Quinones. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Vladimir Puga.
Vladimir Puga, the referee, Vanessa Hansen, setting the stage for the final prelim before our 6-fight main card from Mexico City.
Listo? Are you ready?
With his older brother and UFC veteran Teco Quinones in his corner, Christian Quinones fights in green as the underdog. Barcelos is in white.
Light on his feet, Quinones says. You can see the in and out movement, feints. Ooh, nice calf kick from Barcelos. That'll be there all night, but those fakes and the footwork here. He's gonna want to stuff these takedowns though, because Barcelos has nasty timing on his double legs and his high crotches. Oh, nasty 1-2.
Barcelos.
He hits hard.
Feints down low and lands a right. And now he goes in close.
Love how he throws that uppercut. He's got to knock out that uppercut. But once you start fighting on that uppercut, you lift your hands and your head up, and then he's got his double leg. That's what makes Barcelos tricky. He's got a lot of experience, a lot of little setups and tricks to get to his positions.
So far, though, Quinones' defense holding up strong. Good head position here. If you can break those hands free, some elbows here for him up against the fence.
Yeah, these Quinones brothers have so much experience with people trying to take them down. That's something they're always focused on, is not just can I stop the takedown, but can I get back up after I get taken down. That's what makes them tough. Great hand control here. You can see what a problem that can be if you don't deal with the hand control. You just step behind.
and also keeping his head in the right position. Nice throw attempt there, but again, Quinones back up on his feet. Ooh. Kind of rolled with that right hand.
Well, this is what I meant by Quinones not recklessly charging forward. He's got to feint his way in because that right hand and the uppercut of Barcelos are always there for him if Quinones keeps coming in recklessly like this. Hands are down and he's moving forward, see? So he leans back from the right hand, and that's how he got caught before. He wants that defense up if you're Quinones.
Oh. Nice defense there from Barcelos, still blocking those shots. Mainly on the arms. Oh, nice. Way to change the angle on that takedown to secure it.
Yep, he went single leg. He dumped it like he was going to go to a dump, and he transitioned to a double leg and cut the corner. Wrestling 101.
Quinones, again, right back up to his feet, man.
And that's what makes him tough. You can use all that energy trying to take him down, but Quinones is like, it's okay, I'm going to pop right back up, and all that energy used is going to be for nothing.
Again, controlling that wrist of Barcelos. He's always controlling something. Look at the head position of Quinones. And now he's on the body lock, looking for his own takedown. Sneaking around to the back here. Oh, blatant fence grab there. That was a pretty aggressive fence grab.
And the crowd's looking for it now. Take another look. Oh, man, that changed the position. That could be a straight point, that one.
Yeah, that one was bad. That was really bad. You start seeing the fence move back and forth.
Not gonna lie, I've got about 1,000 takedowns like that in practice. The guy grabs the fence. We're all just trying to survive in there. You don't know, you're just grabbing stuff, trying to not get taken down. Barcelos is in a real rough position here. He's just grabbing for life what he can. The refs got to get them to watch their hands when they're in these positions.
Tried to land heavy with a spinning elbow, did Barcelos to get out of it.
There he is. Now he's got his fingers out of there. He's looking for a nice step behind the left leg. And Quinones, see, you got the scramble. They don't stop fighting.
Pressure from Quinones in the final minute of round one.
Do not drop the cage.
Quinones showing great wrestling himself right now. I mean, he's controlling great positions. He's on the hands so well. You could tell he's put a lot of work into the grappling. He's got a gift wrap he's looking for here. The gift wrap is when you cross that arm over the face the way you see him doing, trying to grab his wrist with the same hand that he crosses over his face.
Nice shots here, too, to end the round.
Big one for Quinones, round two coming up.
Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus.
Coming up next on ESPN Plus, two of the best flyweights in the world compete in front of our raucous Mexican crowd as former champ Brandon Moreno battles Brandon Royval, plus Yair Rodriguez and Brian.
All right. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me now, man, but just wanted to say appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Right now we are watching a fight on Stream East. It is a legit site. You can check it out. Ogden Hill, appreciate you for coming through, man. Jeff Kane, J-Rock, GNC, I know you was in here, man. Mike B. Appreciate all of y'all, man, for real. Today I did go and get some new fish, some golden wonder killifish, and some type of platy. I believe it's a platy. They wasn't for sure, but got it because it looked cool, you know. So we're gonna see, you know, how they go, man. I had some golden wonder before, but they jumped out. So best believe I got that lid on there super tight now, man. You say you have sound now. Yeah, I wasn't on the mic, man. I was just really kicked back typing, you know.